Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Real Science Exchange, the pubcast where leading scientists and industry professionals meet over a few drinks to discuss the latest ideas and trends in the world of nutrition. We got a real treat for you this evening. We're at the Future Directions in Choline Symposia, and that's sponsored and put on by the University of North Carolina Nutrition Research Institute. Joining me tonight, first of all, I'm going to introduce my co-host, Tom Druk. Tom is a senior manager for Balchem Corporation. And our two special guests, we've got with us Dr. Steve Hursting. He is the Institute's director, and the deputy director, which is Dr. Susan Smith. And so welcome to both of you guys. I understand you guys put this conference on for us this week.
Thanks. Great to be here.
Yeah, super. Yeah. So I'm going to start off. I'd like one of you to tell me what was the inspiration for this symposia?
Well, choline has emerged as a very important nutritional factor for really all across the life course. Early development of brains and normal liver function, all the way through to the end of life, and its impact on cognitive issues later in life. And I think with COVID, there's been a period where there haven't been opportunities to get the latest research and all the leading researchers together to update each other, to really build the momentum in this area. And so this is the opportunity. It's been a major focus at our institute, and what a pleasure to have really 85 leading scientists in the area, including some really emerging stars in the field, and that's really important for them to come together, but to update each other on our research and to again build that kind of forward momentum that all fields really need to drive the next sort of wave of research in this area. So we're really looking forward to the next few days.
Yeah, that's exciting. Susan, can you tell us a little bit about what the audience can expect to hear over the next couple days?
Sure. So the last time I think that researchers have gotten together and really thought about what we need from choline was back in 1998 when we set the first guidelines. And so much we've learned since then, and it's a chance for us to now share all these new discoveries. So we're going to hear from people who are looking at the role of choline during pregnancy and lactation, during early infant growth and development, the functions in the liver, the potential role of choline in addressing some of the health challenges that can accompany obesity. We've got a speaker going to address Alzheimer's disease. And then I'm sure a lot of your listeners have heard about maybe there's this link with this choline metabolite called TMAO and heart disease. And so we're going to talk about the new data that are coming out about that and what they're actually telling us about choline needs and human health.
Yeah, great overview. So what does success look like when we're done here in a couple days? What allows you guys to spike the ball?
Well, I think a consensus about the future directions of research, in particular, there's enough evidence around the impact of choline and healthy development, particularly of brains, cognitive development, liver health. I think there's over the last since 1998, a huge amount of data accumulated, tremendous data coming from clinical trials, testing, whether choline supplementation improves health of babies, offsets the effects of obesity and other drivers of fatty liver disease. Some emerging data, again, on the later life issues that I think many of us worry about. As I'm aging, I worry about it. What can we do to prevent that? And so I think what success looks like is really coming to a consensus on where we are in the field. How do we communicate those findings to the general public, to our colleagues that are making decisions about our grants, for one, but also to the decision makers, to policy makers. And so that, I think, coming up with that consensus and also having a great time with our colleagues and kind of sharing our data and our hopes and dreams for the next wave of studies is just a that's a touchdown in my mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well said. Looking forward to it. Tom, any questions?
No, I just think it's great to hear. I hear the context that you put it in, Susan, of choline throughout the lifespan and so many different aspects. And I almost think of this as choline, 25 years since 1998. It's a young nutrient. It's very early in its development. So hopefully this is going to just be part of the beginning of a long choline lifespan of research. So.
Well, that would be splendid. I often refer to choline as the nutrient that no one knows about.
Yeah.
It's,
We need to change that.
it doesn't have a vitamin
We start today.
label on it, so we start today.
I think one other fun aspect of getting folks together is we've had the father of choline really, who was really a driver of that first 25 years of research. Stephen Zeisel was our first director of the Nutrition Research Institute. So this is an opportunity for the field to come together and really thank him for what he's contributed and honor him for the hard work that he's done to set the stage. And so we look forward to that as a way to honor and really thank him for what he's given all of us.
An exciting way to pass the torch for sure.
Yeah, and that's a great segue because Stephen is going to be the next interviewer.
Oh, great.
The interviewee, I should say. So be looking forward to hearing what he says. Thank you guys for joining us, and thank you for putting on this conference. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank
you
you
very
for
much.
joining us.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you.